Okay, in this video, we will solve this problem right here. And in the description box of this video, there are two playlists. One playlist has categorized limit problems, and the other playlist has uncategorized limit problems. And so let's begin. And so what I always recommend doing is just plug in, see what happens. So we have the limit as x approaches 0, so let's plug in a 0 here. E raised to 0 would give us a 1. Negative 5 times 0 is 0. Negative cosine 0. Cosine 0 is 1, so we have negative 1 divided by. So 0 cubed is 0, and x squared is also 0 when you plug in 0. So we get 0 divided by 0. Because we got 0 divided by 0, we can use L'Hopital's rule. And with L'Hopital's rule, we're going to take the derivative of both the numerator and the denominator. So the derivative of e raised to 5x would give us 5e raised to 5x. The derivative of negative 5x is negative 5, and the derivative of negative cosine x would give us positive sine x. And the derivative of 4x cubed would be 12x squared, and the derivative of x squared would be 2x. And again, we can plug in, see what happens. So e raised to 0 is 1, 5 times 1 is 5, we have a minus 5, and sine 0 is 0, so we can say plus 0 if you want. 12 times 0 squared is 0, 2 times 0 is 0, and if you notice 5 minus 5 is 0, so we have 0 divided by 0. Again, because we have 0 divided by 0, we can use L'Hopital's rule again. So we'll say we're going to use the L'Hopital's rule again as x approaches 0. So the derivative of 5e raised to 5x is going to give us 25e raised to 5x. The derivative of negative 5 is 0, and the derivative of sine x is going to be cosine x, divided by derivative of 12x squared would be 24x, and the derivative of 2x would be positive 2. And so now we're going to plug in again. So e raised to 0 is 1, 25 times 1 is 25, cosine 0 is 1, so plus 1, divided by 24 times 0 is 0, but we have a 2, so we have divided by 2. And 25 plus 1 is 26. 26 divided by 2 is 13. And so 13 is our final answer. And that's all we need to do for this problem.